Hello, Sagittarius. This is Donatella, Empress of Swords. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for returning. And if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. It's really, really greatly appreciated, especially when you guys like, share, you guys subscribe. I love it when you guys comment. Oh my goodness. Especially when it resonates. When the story resonates, it's like, wow, it's mind blowing. Please let me know if this is matching up with what is going on with you. Okay, so Sagittarius, as I start with your reading, I am finding out that something is happening to you right now. Either you're dealing with a Libra or the court system or something that is completely not fair to you. It could be all three, but something just does not feel fair. Maybe the way that I think you're really, I don't think you're showing it right now, but it could be possibly that a Libra is really affecting you right now, or it's somebody in the court system, or someone that you feel like is just not being fair. Whatever maybe there's some kind of distance that you feel. But in the distant past, there was someone that is very intellectual. This could be, I'm seeing Libra a lot. I'm seeing air sign, Libra, Taurus. I'm seeing an Empress. I'm seeing someone like that just has a lot of stature. Someone that has, what does this mean to you? This means someone who has a level of interest of yours that is like someone that you've always been looking for. You've always fantasized about the energy of the person that you found. And now that you found them, you're like, what is the matter with this person? Like, why are they mad at me? Does it have to do with me? Like, at first they seemed kind of cool. They're a little kind of sharp. Like, I like that. I like how they're feisty. But in the recent past, you've noticed that you've had to stall. Like, there's a lot of pausing. So you're just like, what's going on? Like, you're really trying to figure this person out, especially if you feel like they're like an emperor or empress kind of person. Like, you're really trying to figure this person out. And what I mean by that is that this person, they have their stuff together. They are a little kind of intimidating. And at the same time, you got to make things feel fair. And it's like, whether it's not fair for you or the people that are involved in this relationship, it's like you're really thinking about what is the right and proper thing to do in this situation. And that's really, really on your mind right now. Because there is a person that you love. There is a person that has this type of stature, but you're also noticing like they're also trying to get out of anxiety. And the more anxiety they feel, it's like they're not on top of their game, if that makes sense. And if they're not on top of their game, then you kind of feel dismissed by this person. So it's a lot of that. It's a lot of like, don't make me feel like I'm not on top of my game. Otherwise, we're not going to talk to each other. That's the kind of feeling that I get. This could be, even if it's not a partner, it could be a child. But it's like, you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, but Saggy, this person is going through so much anxiety right now that they're trying to get out of, that they have lost their strength. They could have been dealing with another Leo, or you could be dealing with a Leo right now, or you could be like dealing with someone that has had their strength devoured from them. And you could feel like this energy is probably kind of like transferred on you now, if that makes any sense. Like, this person's strength was taken away from them. And then because of that anxiety, because of that animosity, because of that experience of what they've gone through, and because you care about this person so much, that you could possibly be empathizing the same feeling inside of you. And it could be recreating that same energy inside of you as well. But at the same time, you're also noticing like, wow, this person has a lot of good traits. They're super generous. They're very thoughtful. They think of people. Like, they're really smart. They're like, they have a level. They have a level of strength about them, a character about them that you feel like it's also like admiring, like where you can admire this kind of action that they have. And because of this personality that they have, the reason why you admire them so much is because they know how to get out of their obstacles. They fight through them, and you want to kind of fight through it with them, but you don't know how to explain that to them, Saji. And it's all because you've been focusing on every aspect that was negative. Like there was some positive things that are going on, but you're more focused on like, okay, they don't like this. Okay, they didn't like that. They didn't like this. They didn't like that. You're more really focusing on that because this is what's intimidating you. So it's like more highlighted a lot higher. And if it was more like a good memories, it would have been easier. But I think you're consumed by the anxiety or the sadness or the depression or the things that didn't work out. So in order for you, because I feel like you're really driven right now, Saji. I feel like you're really driven to get to the point that you want to get to. You need to get to the king level if you want to get there. What is this person needing? Because I know it's very burdensome on you. The checklist that this person has, is it finances? Is it the king level? Is it an empress level? Like what level do you need to be on? Because I know it's a lot of burden. First of all, the offer that you made, first ask yourself, is this a legit offer that you're offering? Is it stable? Is it something out of a foundation? Do you have a foundation? Can you offer a foundation? Because this person is independent. Have you noticed that this person's kind of independent? Or maybe you're independent and they're trying to, maybe this energy is vice versa. But what I feel is that this other outside person is very independent. And there's something foreign about them that is so different than any other person that you've ever met because of this independence and this structure that they have. You feel like they could possibly be an alpha, Saji. And it makes you so passionate for them more that it helps you not be indecisive like you used to be. You used to have this problem where you used to be super indecisive until you met this person. And now you're like, wait a minute. There could have been a confusion that you had yourself personally of another fire sign that you've dealt with yourself. Or maybe it could have been a person that just reminds you of just someone that's like super like fiery, like a dragon lady or a dragon man, or I don't know what, just somebody that's just like so like they just do things like spontaneous, like they're in, they're out, and you're just out of that energy. That could have been you. In and out, not knowing what to do, acting like you're a king, but you're really not. But now you're like, okay, I'm going to work on my foundation to be exactly the person that I want to be, because you've been aware. You've been aware of someone that you want to make an offer to, that you've been contemplating for a really long time, that you're actually building on an investment on. And there is a person that is not satisfied with the things that are happening in life. And that's because there has been a lot of injustice. So if you feel like this person is not being fair to you, you need to get more answers. You need to ask some questions. You need to understand why this person is upset. You need, if you care. Now, if you don't, that's something else. But there's some kind of like, I know you get some kind of like feeling where if you guys work together as a team, it would have made some magic, because I don't think you're in it for the finances, because some people are like, there are some people that are very superficial. They will enter into a relationship for finances. You may be confused as that kind of person when you're trying to enter into this relationship. You might be. And I know that you're not about that, but there is something that you want in return, and it has nothing to do with that. And it's not something that is deceptive, but it is something for your own powerful fulfillment. And what that is that you yourself, you are some sort of angel of wishes, okay? This person gives you the capability of having that persona. You've always wanted to have that image of like some kind of savior, not savior, but like some kind of hero. You've always had that thought or idea about yourself, like where people can come to you and they can feel like that refuge, because you know how it feels to be the underdog. And I know that you stick your neck out for people that you really care about, especially when something is like so out in the open and they're like, hey, I need your help. You're there, you're immediate, you're fiery, you're gonna roast another person, especially if you love the people that you're protecting. You do that. It is legit, it is solid, you are solid. At the same time, Saji, you cannot be completely that person when your own foundation is really not that structured and you don't know who you're in a relationship with because of your own history, of your own past, of the type of people you chose before. You chose some people that were very unsure. And the reason why they were unsure was not because of you, was because of their own self, because they're not fully capable of being secure themselves. And you get highly offensive, and you completely take it like it's like, what did I do wrong? When this person should actually be owning it themselves and take care of themselves, and it's not your job to baby anybody. It's not your job to babysit people. I'm sorry. And you need to understand that. I feel like sometimes you're mothering people or you're fathering people, and it's like they need to act like adults instead of us treating them like children, because they do act like children. But if they do and we need to talk to them like that, then they're obviously not on our level, Saji. They're really obviously not on our level. But the person that you're really in love with, you're thinking that they might need the same pattern. And it's not. It's not the same pattern with this person. It's something different that you're missing a little bit right now. This person has some kind of anxiety that is outside of you. For one, this person is panicked by finances. Panicking by finances right now. If you can bring some kind of stable foundation outside of this finance, support it where it's like some kind of monetary abundance where it lasts and it's not like a temporary thing where you guys, even let's say like for example you love your partner but they don't want to get with you because maybe they lost their job. If you can figure out a way where you guys can come into business together where you could support them and you can make them feel like you're the full foundation, but in a respectful way, not in a jumping way like what you need to do it right now, you need to listen. No, like in a way where like, hey, I just offered support. Hey, I'm your angel of wishes. If you have that approach where you're just like, oh, I'm the genie, I'm a genie, you become that dream that everybody wants to have. That person that you always imagined yourself to be, you become that person because you made it happen. Now, if this is your person who grants your wish of desire of the lifestyle that you want, because you know this is the kind of partner that you want, and the image and the persona of a person that you always wanted to be, especially because of the things that they stand for, the truth and justice that they have, and I know you're really turned on by that. You need to learn to go slow. If you're yelling or you're screaming or you're too excited, you need to calm your excitement. You're way too excited right now, Sajid. You're way too damn excited. Especially if you're dealing with an earth sign right now. You're way too damn excited. I'm sorry. I know you're happy, but I'm not trying to be a party pooper. I'm not, I promise you. It's because if you want to be the magician like you always thought you wanted to be, you need to figure out how you're going to build some kind of family business with this person or help them get back into work or roll in extra money, like whatever they need. It's not going to be from little gifts and presents. I mean, it's always nice, especially if it's a present that's going to last forever, like jewelry, hint, hint. But if you're going to help this person, make sure it's for a legacy of like a memory for a long time. Make sure it's not going to be like some instant gratification, Seji. Make sure it's going to be something that's going to last forever, especially if this is a person that means to you a lot. Make sure it's going to be something that is going to be solid, legit, forever. That's what matters most to this person. Something that is going to be stable forever. And I just feel like nothing you do or say is a success. Nothing you do, because you've tried it all for this person. But what you don't understand is that it's going to have like this residual effect. Whatever you think is not a quick fix, let's do it now, let's get excited, just because we're so excited it's going to last forever. And you get bored of that anyways. That's not the type of person that you wanted anyways. You need someone that makes you calm down, makes you slow down, because you've been so used to people that rush you into stuff where you don't even know what you're getting into. And you literally needed this taste of medicine yourself, so that way you yourself can slow down and fix the errors of your past mistakes, so that way you could be the angel of wishes that you always wanted to be. You cannot grant these people's wishes if you have some kind of bad history of your own. You see what I'm saying? Like, what kind of role model are you gonna be if your own shit is gonna, if you have dirty laundry? That's what I'm trying to say. What kind of role model are you going to be if you have dirty laundry? Fix that stuff It's fine if you have a bad past. It's fine, but what did you do about it? Yeah, you want to be a role model. That's fine, Saji. But say the story, speak about it. How did you help yourself? Who motivated you? What was that transitional phase? What helps you? You know, like, how are you guiding people? How are you motivating others? How is it not just about you and the family aspect? And how is it going to last forever is the main question that you want to ask yourself. Okay? Is this going to be something for great grandkids to be proud of? That's the question. Legacy. Legacy is really important for you right now, Saji. I love you. And if you guys are going to be dealing with stepkids, just know that whoever's in the vicinity of a Sagittarius is, or stepkids or stepsister or half brother or whatever, who you're a blessing right now. Like, Saji, I'm looking at you like Steven Universe. If you don't know who Steven Universe is, I highly recommend you looking up who Steven Universe is. It's a cartoon, but I feel like that's who Sagittarius is. And it's pretty much like the angel of wishes. Sagittarius is the one that grants the good things to happen for the earth. That it's pretty much like the name Stephen in the Bible was like a martyr, someone that did something amazing for the earth. And I'm not saying I want you to be a martyr, no. But know why you're sacrificing. Sacrifice for the people that are worth it. Don't do stuff for people that are not worth it anymore. Because your karma will be affected. And if you're dealing with the Libra right now that doesn't want to talk to you because you're helping all the wrong people, that could be someone who is giving you a clue or a hint why it's not working out. Or if you're in the court system right now and things are not happening fair for you, it could be because of your alliances or maybe because of the investments that you made. Find out if it's faulty. Find out if it's structurized. Find out who has your back. This is the process that you need to work through. Because before you become the angel of wishes, you will have to have a good structured alliance that backs you up so that way later on they vouch for you. You need to look for people that vouch for you right now. Really, you need to work on finding people that will vouch for you. Because everything you do later on is going to start being critiqued. There have been people that have been under fire, and soon you're going to start feeling what they've been feeling. There's some kind of weird karmic flip over right now, Saji. So you got to be super careful. So if you've been helping the wrong people, that's going to really show on you soon. And if you've been helping the right people, that's also going to show on you soon. And if you're looking for justice, if you're looking for retribution, it's Libra that is repeated over and over and over in different forms. So if there's a Libra that's a very strong Libra that you've dismissed, and then another Libra comes through, ooh, Saji, please, please, please make sure that you address the Libra situation. Let me know. Because Libra usually comes in when you need justice or some kind of retribution, or your people need some kind of retribution. So let me know what's going on, because there's a delayed offer of love. You want to offer it. You're very excited. You're very excited for the next stage of life. There is something that's been missing in your life, you know? And I get it, but it's like, you got to know patience. Don't be too excited right now, and focus on the progress. Focus like Steven Universe. Focus right now. I love you guys. Take care. Let me know if this resonated with you. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Let me know. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again soon. Take care.